Hello and welcome to Hoosier News Source. I'm Kylee Wierks.
And I'm Jasmine Woods.
Make sure to stay tuned for an in-studio interview with IU alum and New York Giants Super Bowl champion James Brewer at the end of the show. Two fraternities teamed up on Friday for their second annual Dropping the Puck on Cancer event to help raise money for the American Cancer Society. Members of both the Sigma Chi and Beta Theta Pi organizations faced off at Frank Southern Ice Arena, with Sigma Chi winning for the second time with a score of 4-2. The groups are hoping to expand the event to include even more fraternities next year via tournament-style play.
IU has placed a new focus on fashion with the addition of the fashion design major. With a special look at style at IU and upcoming looks for the spring is Hoosier News Source's Misha Wee. Misha?
With warmer temperatures on the rise, students are ready to put away their heavy winter wardrobes and embrace this year's top spring trends.
Color blocking is making a statement once again this season. Pair bright color with a darker, more muted hue, and top off with a raincoat for stormy spring days. Stick with 2 or 3 complementary colors and neutral shoes. Feminine pieces in soft pastels are a visual relief from the bright colors and graphic patterns that are currently trending. A floral maxi skirt can be updated to the 21st century when worn with a sheer patterned top. Stay away from black accessories, which can harshen the soft appeal of the outfit. Not just for tacky 80s accessories, neons now provide a refreshing burst of color to ordinary outfits. Dress up the casual feel with striking prints. Designers such as Diane von Furstenberg and Peter Somm combined graphic florals with fitted skirts and pants at the Spring 2012 runway for an architectural juxtaposition. The structured dress, as seen on Bottega Veneta and Vera Wang, is a modern approach to the 19th century corset. Fitted styles are youthful and chic when worn with a unique blazer. While this season's current trends are fun to experiment with, don't forget to keep your own unique style in mind. Misha Wee, Hoosier News Source.
The family of Lauren Spear announced Friday that they have increased the reward money for information about her disappearance. The original award, which was $100,000, was increased to $250,000. Police say they hope the incentive will encourage someone to come forward with new information that may lead to Lauren's return. Anyone with any information is encouraged to contact the Bloomington Police Department.
As part of the U.S. Postal Service's nationwide cost-cutting initiative to ease their $6.9 billion debt, the Bloomington Processing and Distribution Facility will move to Indianapolis May 15th. This will affect 145 workers. Operations from Lafayette, Muncie, and Kokomo processing and distribution facilities would join Bloomington services in this move to the Indianapolis Center. The Postal Service also hopes to switch to mail delivery 5 days a week instead of 6 to help cut costs.
Indiana University now has its own plaid. Linda Ong, a senior majoring in apparel merchandising and fashion design, created the winning plaid design as part of the campus-wide competition. Her entry received the most votes in an online contest that ended February 21st. Her design will now be licensed and trademarked through Indiana University as the official plaid of all IU campuses. For more information on the design and to see it for yourself, visit the IUB homepage. And now for a Hoosier News Source exclusive with IU alumni and Super Bowl champion, right tackle James Brewer.
Today we have a very special IU alum with us. James Brewer from the Super Bowl championship New York Giants team has visited our studio. And James, I first want to start out by saying congratulations on that incredible Super Bowl victory.
Well, thanks for having me here, and thanks for the congrats there.
So how was it to not only make it to the Super Bowl, but to go back to your hometown for it?
It was awesome, to go back home, where I'm from, my rookie year. Most rookies just kind of hope that they have, that they play. And not only did, I get drafted and I go to a great team, but then we go to the Super Bowl and it's back where I'm from. So, it was awesome to come back for that reason as opposed to just coming home just to watch the Super Bowl because my team wasn't in it.
So what was going through your head as Tom Brady threw that last Hail Mary pass?
Tom Brady kind of has that thing going for him where he's done that so many times. You know, his 2-minute drives are just, you know, incredible. You know, him and Peyton Manning and Rodgers and, you know, the elite QBs in the league, and he's done it a lot. So you're watching that drive, and because we scored with I believe like 53 seconds left on the clock, and it's just like that's so much time for Tom Brady, you know, and so definitely was nervous, but once the ball went up and it got batted down and the whistle blew, you know, and then you realize that, you know, that was it, that's over, that we won, and you know, it was just a rush of emotion and energy, and you're running out there on the field and stuff, and it was crazy.
So what was it like to be on the field after all that happened?
You know, it was awesome. It was really exciting, you know, because even though we were the away team, we actually kind of felt like the home team there. You know, everyone from Indy wasn't a fan of the Patriots to begin with, and then to have a Manning in the, you know, the big dance, I think was better than no Manning at all. And so, you know, we kind of felt like we were the home team there. So, you know, we win, and the whole stadium is kind of going nuts, and we're going nuts, and you're embracing each other, and it was, you know, it was exciting. And then my mother and my girlfriend were there, and they came out, and I found them through like the crowd of thousands of family members. I finally found them, you know, it was nice.
So many players go their entire NFL careers just trying to make it to the Super Bowl. So what kind of motivation does this victory give you, seeing as you have already made it and you're working towards your next Super Bowl?
You know, I think it just sets a standard for what I want to do, you know, with the Giants. You know, you kind of, you know, there's teams where, you know, you get maybe 5 or 6 wins, or they get, you know, just to the playoffs, so that their goal is just, you know, to get there. But by already going to the top, you know, I feel that set the standard for where I want to go. So like every year, you know, if we don't get to the Super Bowl and win it, then we haven't done our job, and I haven't done my job to help my team get there. And I just, you know, and I think also just be more, you know, of a factor next year. You know, this year I was kind of in a more reserve role, and you know, I would like to definitely contribute more to that.
So what are your plans for the off season?
I've been in Bloomington training and stuff. I've been working out with Mark Witeska and Rick Nannison, and I'll be here for a few weeks. Then I'll be going back to New Jersey to train at our facility there with some of the veteran guys, and you know, pretty much I'll just be there, just working out, staying in shape, and you know, watching as much film as I can.
Thank you so much for being here with us today, James, and we all wish you the best of luck.
Thanks very much.
Remember to check our news department's Twitter feed. This will give you the opportunity to follow up with stories you see on the show and get more information about IU and Hoosier News Source. You can read up-to-date news about campus, Indiana, and more. Follow us at Hoosier NW Source.
Well, that's all we have for you this week on Hoosier News Source. Check back with us next week for a look into using Twitter and other social media in unusual places around Bloomington.
And for more national and entertainment news, check out What's Up Weekly with hosts Margot Andrews and Brittany Bradley. See you next week.